blockbuster that generated mass interest following the dumping of lead actor Kevin Spacey amid those allegations of sexual misconduct.
All the Money in the World tells the story of oil tycoon J. Paul Getty, whose grandson is kidnapped and held for ransom for a cool $17 million. And here to tell us more is Weekend Sunrise movie man Jason Jabba Davis. Jabba, massive effort to reshoot this movie.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Of course, in the wake of the Kevin Spacey allegations, he was erased from the film. They spent another 12 days or so shooting pickups to replace him. He's now completely gone from the film. If you watch the film, there's a couple of shots where you think, oh, I wonder if they've kept the original shot as a reversal for him. Ridley Scott absolutely furious about the process that he's had to go through to get his film out on time. Let's take a look at the cast, having a bit of a chat about it.
How much would you pay to release your grandson if not $17 million?
Nothing.
22 scenes, 9 days, 3 countries. This was the challenge faced by the cast and crew of All the Money in the World after Kevin Spacey was wiped from the film.
Mr. Getty! Mr. Getty! Mr. Getty!
Although it was complete and ready for release, director Ridley Scott had no hesitation when it came to replacing the disgraced star.
When I learnt about this, and I didn't even get a call, I was so angry. I said, let's do it, let's get rid of him. I can replace him, I can get it out and on time and never shift the date.
In a whirlwind month, Christopher Plummer was recast as the oil tycoon, shot his scenes and is now up for a Golden Globe. But he refused to watch Spacey's performance beforehand.
You don't watch somebody else, no matter who he is, and you don't want to be influenced by anything he's done. You just want a clear voyage for yourself.
Despite the chaos and quick turnaround, it was a welcome decision amongst the cast, including Mark Wahlberg.
He told me what he wanted to do, why he wanted to do it, and I completely understood and was in support of his decision.
And Michelle Williams.
I was really relieved. Ideally, it's a message that what used to go unsaid is now coming out and loudly.
The blockbuster is sure to go down in history, remembered for its unique story of production and its director's scrambling efforts to see his film released on time.
Just saw it yesterday. It's absolutely packed and a really stunning effort. Starts off a bit shaky, felt a little bit inauthentic, recreating 1973 Rome, but incredible story about the richest man in the world whose grandson is kidnapped and he doesn't want to pay the ransom. A first-rate thriller, 4 stars. And going to be interesting, Michelle Williams at the Golden Globes, of course, which is kicking off tonight in the States. The women wearing black as a protest to everything that's been going on, the Me Too scenario. And we've got some picks, of course.
Yes, OK, talk us through. Best drama film. What do you reckon?
It's a very tight race. I think 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri is a front runner for that, as well as The Shape of Water. They're the 2 films that have got the most nominations. But I mean, incredible field there. The Post and Darkest Hour opening this week. We'll reveal them next week on the show.
Musical or comedy?
Musical or comedy, I think Lady Bird is that's the front runner. Of course, Margot Robbie for I, Tonya is also a big pick.
Is she up for Best Actress?
She certainly is.
Look at those.
Yep.
Who's in that category?
So here, I think it's a real 2-horse race. Frances McDormand, and Meryl Streep in The Post and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. If I was a betting man, it'd definitely be on Frances.
And lead actor in a drama?
Lead actor is going to be Gary Oldman in Darkest Hour as Winston Churchill.
Gary
That's
Oldman.
an absolute shoo-in.
Have you seen Darkest Hour or The Post yet? Because
No, they open on Thursday.
Yeah, I really want to see those. I think
it's going to be a busy week for me.
And for Aussies, Margot Robbie, do you think she'll take it out?
She's got a chance in I, Tonya. She's up against some stiff competition, though, Helen Mirren and Judi Dench, so good luck.
And there's what we got? Nicole, we've got Hugh in there. How's Hugh going to fare in any of his categories, do we think?
He actually stands a great chance there in the best performance in a musical or comedy. Get Out's been a favourite, but I think The Greatest Showman is the film with the most heat. It's had maybe some patchy reviews, but it's doing all right at the box office, and who doesn't love Hugh Jackman?
And is Kidman up for Little Lies?
She is, yeah, alongside Reese Witherspoon, so that'll be an interesting battle.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, Jabba. So it's the busy season now, isn't it?
It is indeed, yeah.
It's the fun bit.
It is,
Award
yeah.
season.
See the movies.
Yeah.